Hi, fellow friends. I know my voice, it just sounds amazing, doesn't it? But please be sure that I don't have a cold, I'm not sick, it's just my voice. Yesterday I woke up and my voice was completely gone. I haven't been screaming or anything, and I'm not in pain. This is the interesting thing. And I'm like, you know what, am I gonna do this live stream or not? And I'm like, yes, I want to do this live stream. And I actually got inspired to have the topic that I'm gonna share with you about today. And the big question here is, are you living the life you want? And I'm gonna share with you why I chose that topic. This has to do with heart coherence. So heart coherence is a big module that we work on in the program that I created that helps women to connect to their body, mind, and heart so they can find and live their true life purpose. Now, the interesting thing here is when you are out of alignment, when you're not synchronized to your core values, to what is inherently yours, your natural cycles, you end up living a fake life. And it might sound very weird, but living a fake life is what 80% of the women in the world are living today. We live a life based on other people's expectations, how we have been conditioned into thinking and feeling and working, and also been indoctrinized maybe by systems in place, parents, teachers, and so on and so on. So the big question here for all of you is, are you living the life that you want? And when I woke up yesterday, I went to the hospital with my mom. So she is undergoing her chemo, her 7th round of chemo. And I have been here with her for majority of them, helping out, really focusing on helping her with natural boosting remedies as well as working with a natural path. And then yesterday, as we were on our way to the hospital, I lose my voice. And when I'm talking to the nurse, I sound like this. And then when I went home, I'm like, why did I lose my voice all of a sudden? I don't feel like I'm sick. I don't feel like I'm getting a cold. What is this? Where does it come from? Did I not take care of myself properly? And I started to evaluate things, right? Okay, Monica, yes, again, you put everyone else's needs first before your own. And mind you, it's not easy when you have a mother that's going through cancer and you just put everything on hold to be there and help her out and still think of your own needs, right? To take care of yourself. But it's so important. And I'm like, so what is this? This is my body telling me that, Monica, you need to stop and you need to ask yourself, are you living the life that you want? Are you living the life that you are helping others achieve? And then I kind of realized that there's a reason why my throat is affected. And whether you believe in the body having its own little intelligence or not, there is actually more and more research that goes into our body is intelligent. It will tell us when something is out of place, when something is not in order. Usually, if you have any type of disease or ailment, let's say, for example, you have diabetes or you have IBS, it's a good thing to go to the root cause of why you have it. And it's not about bypassing it with pharma, with medical things. That's just one way of helping yourself get rid of the symptoms, right? And the pain. But we need to get to the root cause of why we got it, why we have it. And usually the disease starts with your body is in inflammation. Why is your body in inflammation? Because you've been eating inflammatory foods. You've been living an inflamed life. What does that mean? Maybe you haven't been sleeping properly. Maybe you haven't been exercising. Maybe you're just sitting down all day long, right? So when we get to the root cause of why things are happening in our life, why do you constantly have headaches? Maybe there's something inside of you giving you those headaches that you haven't really tapped into. Why is my voice affected? Now, if we look at the energy of the throat, what does the throat allow you to do? It allows you to convey your thoughts, your feelings. It allows you to communicate. So in my case, what does this mean? It means that I need to make a choice. I need to make a choice. Am I living the life that is authentically me? Or am I faking it? And in all of this, the biggest question that you can ask yourself, are you going to fight to hold on to what you feel comfortable with, what you were taught, and what everyone else expects of you? Or are you finally going to strip away all of the distractions, notice what is inside of your body, what your body is telling you, and have the courage to embrace it? Can you be your unique self, no matter what others might think? And are you gonna grow your spirit and expand your heart? Or are you gonna stay in your victim mentality? This is about you setting intentions for your life. This is about you acknowledging that what you are is a being of constant change. And whether you're going to be in control of those changes or those changes are going to be in control of you, that's a different fact of the matter. So here I am now in my vulnerability, telling you that my voice is affected. What does this mean for me that my voice is effective? I am not communicating my needs, right? I am putting everyone else first except myself. I am not aligned with what is true and authentic to me. And it doesn't mean that I should, stop thinking about my mother. This is not what it means. It just means that I forgot in the process of taking care of my mom to take care of myself. And this is my body telling me, giving me some kind of indication, Monica, you need to speak your needs. You need to speak your needs. You need to speak your desires. And you need to take charge of them. So you live a life that is congruent with your truest, authentic self. And it's not selfish, because look what the body does. The body is constantly giving you signals. If you have headaches, if you have crazy menstrual pain, if you're going through menopause or perimenopause with a lot of symptoms and a lot of pain, if you have IBS, if you have any other disease, anything in your body is telling you that something inside of you is not right. And it's not only the physical. Remember, the body is intelligent and everything is connected. Our body, the intelligence system of our body is connected to our mental health, our brain. We talked about this last week. Our brain is also connected to our heart space. Now, there is science about this, that the brain is connected to the heart. And I saw a really cute reel the other day on Instagram. There was, imagine this, there's a little heart standing there and saying boom, 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 boom. And then one of the brain neurons say, hey heart, do you have a minute? Yeah, sure. What is it? You need to make a decision. And the heart's like, but that's not my, area of expertise. Go and ask the brain. No, but the brain said to come down and talk to you. But I'm not the one in control, says the heart. And then they said, yeah, but the brain says that you're the one who's in control. You're the one who needs to make a choice. And you know this. If you really feel it, then you know it, says the little brain neuron. And then the heart says, yeah, I want pizza for dinner. And it's so funny, right? Because it all has to do with how everything is connected. Because the heart wanted pizza. And the brain knew that what would be good for you would probably be, like a salad or something, right? But the heart really wanted pizza. So in the end, the heart chose the pizza. And what can we learn from this little super cute reel? That everything is connected. Your body is so intelligent. And when are you going to start listening to your body? That's the crazy thing here. When was the last time you listened to your body? When was the last time you tapped in? And are you living a life of physical, mental, and emotional bypassing? Like, for example, I work in another area, in another field, where people think that they can dance away their problems. And dancing is amazing. It makes you feel good. It brings the adrenaline and the happiness hormone. But when all of that goes down, your problems are still there. You cannot dance away them. It will help you for the time being, but you need to again go to the root cause of why you're feeling the way you are feeling. And this is what I work with my clients, to not bypass your problems, to not bypass what is ailing you, but to really get to the root cause of why it's there and really listen and tap in. And I'm going to tell you, some of them are scared. They don't want to dig that deep because they know that something will come up that they maybe are not ready to face. But this is the beautiful thing. They're not alone. They have me to guide them and help them through it. They have a community of like-minded women that are also going through the same thing. And it all comes down to the same thing. You are not alone. You don't have anything to be scared of, because sometimes maybe you're living the life based on the fear of something that happened to you when you were 4 years old. Yes. That's how the body remembers. That's how the heart remembers. That's how the mind remembers. And if you didn't get a chance to process it, it's going to come up. It's going to maybe come up as continuous headaches, menstrual cramps that just get worse and worse, and so on and so on. So right now, know that the world is constantly shifting. You are constantly changing. You are constantly shifting, right? But it's time to you to take a huge step forward. Give yourself a chance to see a new beginning. And what you need to start with is evaluate if you are committed to the wrong things. The wrong things, and you're sticking to them out of fear. If they are not right for you, they're going to keep you in that negative vibration of life. And right now, there is no better time for you to change than now. There is no better time. This is your chance to rise above all of the outdated ideas and thinking and becoming your true self. You have the power. You have the power to create the life that you want to live. And what people are saying about you or expect from you, that is not a valid life key, a life path to hold on to, because you're constantly going to be focused on what is the next step for you to feel validated, for you to feel confirmed, instead of creating it inside of you, right here, right now. So commit to the greater cause, and the greater cause is you giving yourself a chance, whether you're pledging to yourself to a new relationship, your family, an ideology, a career, a behavior. This energy is about trusting yourself. Trust your gut, trust your heart, right? And being unflinchingly loyal once you've made the decision that you want to make. So tap into your courage. Go for it. And you know what? I'm going to tell you this, it's not easy. A lot of shadow material will come out because transformation is uncomfortable. You're going to meet your shadow self. The things that you don't want to see, the things that are hidden are going to come out. They're going to be revealed. They're going to be intensified, but it's very healing. And know that there is light in the end of the tunnel. And whatever is not working for you now, it's not going to keep working for you. It will just create more imbalance for you. So whatever is not working or is out of balance, all of that will be swept away when you take the decision to live the life that you want. So let's recap, my friends. Let's recap and really put things into perspective. I have some awesome notes here for myself to stay accountable, to make sure that we go through all of the points, right? So number one, making the choice. Here is the self-reflection. Ask yourself, what choice do I need to do? Have I done that choice yet? And remember that it's going to be comfort versus growth. The challenge is going to be you holding on to comfort, societal expectations, or what you've been taught, versus embracing the change. And remember, friends, that what you feel inside of your body is going to be that indicator. It's going to give you the courage to embrace your true feelings. Secondly, it was about embracing your uniqueness. Can you be your unique self no matter what others might think? Right? Can you be your true self no matter what others might think? Or are you putting too much energy and effort into making sure that everyone else is happy and making sure that you're following the expectations of the crowd? The benefits of being authentic are so huge. You're going to have increased self-confidence, and you're going to increase your genuine connection with other people because you will be living a place from authenticity, what is true to you. Boundary setting, just amazing things that can come up. And growth and expansion is the third thing. Are you going to grow your spirit and expand your heart? Or are you going to stay a victim mentally? Remember that when you set intentions for your life, it will guide you and it will guide your actions and decisions. And remember that everything is constantly shifting and changing, and so should you. Every time there is a change, instead of seeing it as a defeat, see it as doors opening for a massive surge forward, no matter the pain, because it will be painful. Some of the changes might be very, very painful. But embracing that change can lead to personal growth and so many new opportunities. And then you need to evaluate your commitments. Evaluate if you're committed to the wrong things, and maybe if you're sticking to them out of fear. Like, if something isn't right for you, there is no better time to change than now. Remember, overcoming fear, getting to the root cause. This is your chance to really envision that new beginning. So go again. Think about the areas of your life where you can give yourself a chance to start fresh. Overcoming those outdated thought patterns. It's about moving beyond basing your sense of power on external things like appearance, possessions, materialistic things, and the biggest culprit, other people's opinions. So commit to the greater cause. Remember, you and your authentic self is the greater cause. Or if you're not strong enough right now in yourself to feel that you deserve to be your greatest cause, you can base on the relationship that you want to have, your family that you want to create, ideologies that are aligned with you, maybe career, or again, behaviors that just align with who you want to be. And trust your gut, trust your heart, and it will be unflinchingly loyal once you've made a decision. Because once you start, you don't want to go back, baby. You don't. And remember, facing challenges and transformation is going to create that shadow material side of you. It will come out. But it's important for you to face those hidden aspects of yourself. They will intensify, they will cleanse, and they will lead you to personal growth. So it might be uncomfortable at first, but remember that whatever is not working is out of balance, and it will be stripped away if you give it a chance to do so. So allow the process of change to happen. And let's recap now all of these points. I want to encourage you to take the step towards living the life you want. I want to encourage you to take action. Support your body, support your mental health, support your emotional health. Keep growing, keep learning. And if you don't know how to do it alone, we're here. I'm here. And I keep saying it every single time. Book that call. What do you have to lose? The call is free. Maybe we together will find a way for you to move forward. Maybe we will find a way for you to be able to invest in that change that will be your step towards living a life of purpose and authenticity. And now I'm opening the floor for questions or comments, and I'm going to take a little moment here and see if there is any comments that I need to address. Here we go. Mary says, OMG, what a topic. She's crying and laughing right now. That's a good one. And yes, extremely painful, she's saying. My friends, remember that these live streams are here for all of us. They are a way for us to remind ourselves of the things that is naturally ours. Why do we have this community? Because we women are different. And it's kind of interesting because last week I was battling a discussion about that men are linear and women are circular. What does that mean? It means that men think in a linear, systematic way. Well, we women, we need to bounce our ideas off of something, out of each other. Community works really well for us. We women become very strong when we are in community. And remember that society is pushing us more and more into being more isolated than ever. And if you don't believe me what I'm saying, just look at what the pandemic did. Look at what the generation of our youth are becoming. They don't know how to properly hold a discussion. They don't know how to properly verbalize their thoughts and emotions. We are more and more becoming isolated and dependent on these. We are more and more losing our natural cycles and becoming more and more the slaves of the devices. And you need to ask yourself, do you want to be a slave of a device? Do you want to be slave of a system? Or do you want to be free to live the life that you want? And this is why we created this group, because I believe in the freedom of choice. It starts with the choice. And if you choose, like I said before, you will be unflinchingly loyal to your choice. When you finally decide to make that change, you don't want to go back. You really don't want to go back. Yesterday, when I was sitting on my way home in the car with my mom after her chemo, we were talking about my ex-husband. We were talking about the signals of how I could feel that something was not right in the end of our marriage, but I didn't do anything. I didn't take action, and that was out of fear. And just for everyone that didn't join or don't know my life story, I was married to a narcissist, and I was manipulated into thinking that I am so much less than what I am. And I don't want to talk ill about my husband because he had because he had a lot of challenges in his life that made him into the person that he is. And I was just unfortunate enough that I wasn't strong enough during those 20 years to stick up for myself. but I learned. It took me 20 years. And I wish for every woman that she can learn it in 3 months or less and not having to go through that process of 20 years. And this is why I created the program that I have today, to help women really live their true life purpose with authenticity by connecting to their body, minds, and hearts. And it's not about teaching you how to leave your husband. No, this is not it. It's about you being able to stand up for yourself. It's about you knowing what is you, what you want, and that your desires and needs are valid, my friend. They are valid, and it's okay to put yourself first when your cup is empty. This is my favorite saying. You cannot fill other people's cup if your cup is empty. You need to refill your own first before you start filling it again, right? So with that car ride on the way back, I got a little bit of a flashback. Yeah. But it also made me realize how far I've come. So I am not a victim of my ex-marriage. I am a survivor. I am a fighter. I am a warrior. And I am a lover today. And my story, my life story, made me into the person that I am today. So I don't regret anything. But I do wish that I would have had the tools that my clients have today. Because I know that I would probably go through it much faster. So I'm inviting you once more. Remember to stay true to yourself. And I'm here if you want to chat.